Hello, how you doing? Hi, I'm Samuel
Nice to
from
meet you. How are
SpicyPulp.
you?
Good. Hello from New Zealand.
Whoa.
Hello from Amsterdam.
Yeah. So, look, thank you so much for agreeing to talk to me. I just want to say I've watched the first 4 episodes. It's a really cool show. It's just fun and energetic, and I love the nostalgia and everything. And it sort of made me think a lot how, going to malls and stuff like that, and when they go back in time and everything. But I just want to ask you, like, what's it like stepping back into the 1980s?
None of us were born in the 80s, but for some reason it just felt really nostalgic. And I think the show leans into the more real side of the 80s and how it wasn't a great time for a lot of people with the homophobia and the racism and the sexism. And I'm really glad that we get to show how it really was and it wasn't romanticized. And I think that's a really important story to tell.
Absolutely. And our set deck and set designers did such an incredible job transporting us to this time. I just found it so cool that even all the packaging on the food in the pantries would be, from the 80s. And we always felt the second we would walk onto a set, we were like, all right, we're in it. We're ready to work and we're ready to be transported.
Yeah, I completely agree with you guys. I loved how we didn't romanticize it. I loved how we all tried our hardest, us and the crew, to give a completely genuine representation of that time. And I loved just being instantly transported back to the 80s. But also I loved how, because none of us were born in that time period, we got the opportunity to research it. And we got to explore the music and the influences and the fashion and everything. And I just really enjoyed that part of going to the 80s as well.
And I'm a big science fiction fan. Out of all the science fiction genre, the time travel like sort of trope is my favorite part of that. So I mean, in doing your research for this, like, do you have any favorite sort of time travel films, like Back to the Future, Time Cop? Where did you sort of Van Damme all the way? Like, if you're going back to look at those kind of like, so what are your favorite sort of 90 like
or
time
Mr.
travel
Peabody and Sherman?
I love Mr. Peabody and Sherman. Oh my god, I love when we went to Egypt. That was my favorite part. I love that one. I time traveled in that one.
That's so funny because I talked about that the other day.
Where are we going?
I downloaded that for the plane ride.
When Sherman. But I have a high regard for you.
Oh. But I think that might be my favorite time travel film, now that you reminded me of it. But that one, and then Back to the Future is awesome. But
no, Mr. Peabody and Sherman.
Plane ride.
So Mr. Peabody and Sherman and Back to the Future. I like it. Good picks. So again, I guess sort of what was it like working with Ali Wong, like getting, with her on the set? Like, what did you learn from working with her?
She taught us a lot. I didn't expect her to be casted as older me, but I was absolutely ecstatic when I found out. And we all bonded together on set. It sort of felt like 3 generations, because for me personally, she felt like my older sister, or she felt like my aunt a lot of the times. My mom and Ali and I really talked a lot, and we celebrated our culture, and it was nice to bond over that.
She gave us a lot of advice, like to always stand up for yourself and to like ask for what you want. Don't be afraid of that. And I think that really stuck with all of us, and it's something that we'll employ in our lives.
We got to meet her before we started working on set. We met her in a park, and we just sat on a park bench for like an hour and a half, and just Sophia and the 3 of us just chatted with her. And it was a really great way to get things started and get to know her and feel comfortable with everybody, and we just learned to have a really good time with each other.
Nice. No, very cool. And again, I just sort of wondering, like, if you could choose any celebrity to go back in time with you, or to go forward in time with you, like who'd you want to take as your buddy, as your celebrity buddy?
Like Harry Styles. God. He's so cool. He's so cool. And I just want to be friends with him so badly. And I would definitely think he would be awesome time traveling with, because he can pull off any fashion. That's
so
true. He would blend right in, so it would be perfect.
No, very cool.
I'm stumped between 3 people. I feel like Taika Waititi would be really fun. That would be a lot
Kiwi,
of fun. John Cena, mostly just because I really like John Cena, and Joaquin Phoenix. I feel like he would. I feel like he would do a good job with educating me.
And he finds some fun things to do.
I think so too.
Like very niche things.
Yeah. I'm torn between 3 as well, because I feel like Kevin Hart would be Kevin Hart would be funny. Zendaya would just be cool. She'd be cool, man. But and then I'd probably say Marseille Barton, because she has really good fashion sense and she could like change it. Plus she's really funny. So I would say those 3 are my interchangeable ones.
No, very, very cool. And also one thing I loved about the show was the music. Like I love the fact that you had T-Rex and Alice Cooper and Blue Monday and all that. So what's your and because I'm running out of time, but what's your sort of, if you could have your track, like the one track that's going to be your time travel, like soundtrack, what would it be if you were traveling forward or back in time?
God.
A lot of New Order for sure. I remember listening to Blue Monday for the first time. Not for the first time. I've known Blue Monday, the song, for a while now. And then listening to it again during filming, I was like, this feels very Paper Girls. And I was really surprised when they put it in the show, and really happy. So Blue Monday would be one of them. A lot of New Order. And I think the song Giant from the band The.
I think I do for like time travel. I think the Who has a good time travel soundtrack with all the like the like it feels like time travel. And I love them. So I'd say a lot of the Who.
I'd say a mix of Prince, some Aaliyah and some Tupac. I think they're really good.
I feel like 70s and 80s, like synth pop,
definitely,
would be, and like disco for some reason.
It just sounds like time travel.
It's
Well, I love that they had T-Rex, the dance. I was 12. I thought that in the second episode, I thought that was just such a cool track, and I love Bolan, so very, very cool. But again, look, I absolutely, what I've seen so far, the first 4 episodes, it's amazing. I'm starting to get to the crux of it, so when it gets really exciting with the, shall we say, the battleship. So that was very exciting, and I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes next. So look, the series is fantastic. I want to keep watching. I'm hoping for season 2 because it looks amazing, and just a fantastic show, and all the success, and hope it's amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Yes.